Ladies and gentlemen, the Stage 3 Team Affinities dropped while I was at football practice. So I rushed home. I'm still all sweaty. But we're going to talk about this. I know you didn't want to know that, but you've been told now. Now, before we get into the video, if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. 84% of you all are not subscribed, so go ahead and do that. We're on a sad streak. We've been at 55 for a long time. It makes me really sad. So hopefully we can fix that up a bit if you would not mind. Now, without further ado, we are going to talk about the Stage 3 Team Affinities that I think you all should go for. Obviously, this is all, preference based, so don't blast me in the comments. Now, I did not look up the names on how to pronounce most of these people, so I'm just gonna say it and just whatever happens, happens, alright? Because, there's a few meme names that I want to go in there. Again, I'm young, I don't know all of the, players' names, so again, yeah, whatever. Alright, looking at my phone. Now, as you can see, if you cannot tell by the percentages, you can probably guess who my favorite team is. The Baltimore Orioles. Now, before we get into the actual players, these icons are lit as fuck. Like, go through these little icons, they're cool as shit. Anywho, Jim Palmer. Now, Jim Palmer, from what I've heard, has had troubles and issues in previous games. This year, they think, many people have speculated that they think that he's going to be a lot better. Let's hope so. Jim Palmer, one of the few starting pitchers that I actually think could do well with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball and a 78 changeup. That's quite a bit of a difference. Now, it's too big of me to do the math, but I do know that 72 and 95 is a much bigger gap. What is that, 23 miles per hour? Yes. I know all my math teachers are so happy with me right now. 124 stamina, yeah, that's cool. Jim Palmer, I just kind of want to highlight him. I'm an Orioles fan. Please give me something, Orioles are going to go, like 11 and 49 in the 6-game season. So, I got to talk about the Orioles. Nobody else is going to. Also, you can sell these cards, so, then you don't have to grind and you can buy them. Alright, we have the Blue Jays here. Pretty solid icon, to say the least. We have Tom, I want to say Heineke. Nah, I know it's not Heineke, but Heineke like the beer, right? No, I don't know. The reason why I highlight this card is he's not one of the... Overall, I don't think he's one of the best cards out there. But one thing I do want to note is he is the only closer, I believe, in the entire program. And so that's something that needs to be noted. I always talk about not a lot of bullpen help. We're starting to finally get around to that, but for those who it's out of reach for, I know there's some Blue Jay fans with the Vladimir Guerrero card. So for those who have already started on the Blue Jay collection, I would totally get him. Tom Henge is new to the MLB The Show. Overall, a lot of things that I did look for. I mean, look how much he's selling for. You can make a quick buck out of him. You're going to see that with the 3 new legends. But one thing I did look for a lot with all of these pitchers is, do they have the outlier quirk? I couldn't find one that had it. That kind of sucks. But you know who doesn't suck? John SMOLTZ. Nah, I'm not really a huge fan of this one, but, it's there. John SMOLTZ is I think it's probably the best starting pitcher out of this set, just because of purely off of his mix. Four-seam, slider, splitter, changeup, curve. So he has one fastball that gets a decent amount of velocity. He's got 2 breaking balls and 2 different types of changeups. Pretty solid if you ask me. 20-mile-per-hour difference between the fastball and the curveball. One changeup is at 82, and then the splitter that also acts like a changeup is at 88. The 2 breaking balls have a 10-mile-per-hour difference, and obviously different breaking patterns. Really solid card. Plus, the card art looks pretty cool. John Smoltz, pretty solid. He's got four quirks for his pitches. Really solid card. Probably the best starting pitcher. Also, he's a 99, so, that always helps. Ah, my phone died again. And I don't know off the top of my head who is next. Oh, we are making our way downtown. We will be walking fast because probably the most coveted card, this icon sucks. The most coveted card that everybody wants, Jim, is it Thome? Thome? I'm pretty sure it's Thome. Absolute beast. First and third positions, not the greatest fielding, not the greatest speed. Going to kill righties. Go ahead and get this card. Look how much, he's not even selling for that much. Yeah, go get this card. 119 against 119 contact, 125 power against right-handers. Insane. You can hear my dog barking. You'll love to see it. 89 contact, 94 power against lefties. So still holds his own. Insane card. Go get him. Lila, shut. Cute little like bear thing here. When I go over it, it like makes it darker. So I'll sit here. Pretty solid icon. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going to keep saying that, but HARMON KILLEBREW is going to start killing some pitchers. Third, first, and left field he can play. He's got 63 fielding, 39 speed, so he's going to have to hit, and damn does he do a good job at it. 121 power versus righties with 125 versus lefties, 96 vision. Lila, you can clearly hear in the background, is a huge fan of this card. 102 contact against righties, 92 against the lefties. Just an insane card. He's got 96 vision to go along with it. Insane. Probably the best third baseman in the game. Now, when I was cycling through, also, icon's not that great. When I was cycling through and saw Kerry Wood, I got very excited. Because everybody knows he has the closing pitcher, but this one is the starting pitcher. Kinda sad about it. Really wish this was a closer card. Now, this Kerry Wood isn't all that bad. He's got 99 four-seam velocity. But again, no outlier quirk. 2 fastballs, 2 breaking balls, plus an off-speed with the changeup. Overall, pretty solid card. Nice pitch mix. You could get away with using this card. A lot of people have already got his timing down with the what is it, like the 85 closer. Pretty solid. But I just wanted to highlight my disappointment that this was not a closer. Skipping around to PNC Park, not a great icon, but a pretty solid player, Jason KENDALL. Now overall, you're looking, hear me out. Catcher, I think he's the only catcher in the whole entire program. Now we know you have the 99 Posey. You've got the 98 Joe Torre. Really solid catchers. This is another one to add to the list. Very high contact, 118, 115. Power is okay, 67, 76. Vision, 120. 96 discipline. Now he can also field very well. 75 fielding. He's got a meh arm. Pretty solid. 84 blocking. Very nice at catcher. 75 speed. Now what I really like about this card is even if you don't like his hitting stats that much, this is a guy where obviously we don't have a Frank Thomas in the game. But somebody like, if you get that David Ortiz, you can put these two guys on the bench together because Jason KENDALL not only frees up your spot acting like a catcher, but he can also go out and play the corner outfield and do it fairly well. This is a great guy to have on your bench, like I said, defensive replacement kind of guy. And he provides a little flexibility, especially with that nice catcher. I do believe, yes, he has the vacuum quirk, so that's very nice. Really solid card overall. Alright, so a bit of a different icon we got here. Bacon in the sun, but hey, I'm down with it. And the last of the new legends, Tim Salmon. Alright, I'm pretty sure you say like Salmon or whatever. But I don't care. In the Angels outfield, you have Trout, and now you have Salmon. Now all you need is, I don't know, I think Derek Fisher. You need another fish name. And you will have an insane outfield. Tim Salmon, yes, this was kind of the guy I was talking about before, where, me name here. We're calling him Salmon. I don't give a Yeah. Okay, so pretty solid right field, left field. Unfortunately, no center field. 97 overall, so that's cool. 58 speed, not the best, and 65 fielding, not ideal. He's got an okay arm, 78 and 79 accuracy. His contact is 105, 108, with power 104, 101. He's got 86 vision to go along with it. Pretty solid card. Just really like the name on it. Plus, he's new, so he's might go. He doesn't go for shit. Hey, you get trout, now you have salmon. Do it. Just do it. There's nothing you can contest with that. And the next card is also insane. Now you got a nice icon there. You got a little elephant. Unfortunately, he wears an A's hat. Who actually likes the A's? I don't. Catfish Hunter. Now, is this card going to be good? Probably not, but you're going to get the card because it has quite literally the best name in baseball. Catfish Hunter. So you got trout and salmon patrolling the outfield. Now you got Catfish Hunter on the mound. Now, not only does he have one of the best names in baseball, but he has a pretty solid stash there, if you ask me. Now, with all the BS aside, probably not the best pitcher. He doesn't have a lot of velocity. 2 fastballs, a slider, a curveball, and then you have your changeup. He's got a decent enough pitch differential, or pitch speed differential. But you're getting this guy because Catfish Hunter. All right. You want Matt Vasgersian to say Catfish Hunter. That's what you want. All right. Then okay, just deal with it. All right, you got the Astros. Nobody likes the Astros, but most of us like Orbit because he didn't cheat. We don't think. Jeff Bagwell. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Now he's one of the few guys that I can justify putting on this list not having a secondary position. Jeff Bagwell, 104, 101 against righties, 125, 110 against lefties. So he matches lefties. Of course, you would prefer it to be the other way around, but it'll be alright. This is a guy you could, if you wanted to, platoon David Ortiz. I don't know why, but he's got 91 vision, 125 discipline, 81 field. He is alright enough on the base pass with 61 speed. Getting at the end of our list, the Colorado Rockies. Got a pretty nice little dino there. Dante Bichette. Now, we just saw him a bit in the Father's Day program, and overall, pretty solid card. 66 speed, 64 field. He can play all over the outfield, with right field being his primary. 111, 90 versus righties, 114, 110 against lefties. Pretty solid, pretty balanced card. It's got 103 vision, which is a big thing for me. You gotta make that PCI mighty large. Looking at his quirks, nothing great. Pretty solid card here if you don't have a great outfield depth. He's a guy you can throw in there. Do I think he'll make it super far in the late game? Not really. But he holds his own hitting-wise. Obviously, it's crazy to say that, we have to sit here and say that he holds himself hitting-wise where his worst hitting stat is 90, and that's power. But he does well enough hitting-wise and well enough in the field to justify getting this card. Yeah, I'd get it. Now, hitting the Dodgers program, I literally said to myself, man, the Dodgers are going to have something really good. Well, they have a nice disgruntled hot dog icon. I assume they just did these random icons for teams who don't have mascots. I don't know. But then I saw Earl Hershiser. And this is my exact words. What the fuck? Another one? Indeed. This is now his 3rd Earl Hershiser card. And I'm not impressed. No, I just wanted to display my disappointment. But apparently he's going for a lot. So maybe... Oh, no, he's not. No, it just started out super hot. Okay, yeah, no, nothing great. He doesn't even throw hard. I mean, he's got a nice pitch speed, but I'm disappointed. Really? A 3rd one? Really? Now, I made all those remarks. I hope there's 3. I probably fucked up somewhere, but hey, there's a shark. So, yeah. Juan Miracle. There you go. Said it right. Yeah, no, it's Miracle. Don't get me wrong. Pretty, he's got a weird pitch mix, and that's why I like this card. He's got a slider as his primary, so you know that shit's about to be nice. He's got a four-seamer screwball, because screw you and your opponent. He's got a curveball and a changeup. So three different breaking balls. Obviously, you got your off-speed with the changeup, and you got a four-seamer. He's got decent enough velocity, but nothing special. 23 speed differential from the four-seamer to the changeup. Screwball gets in at 74. His curve, 79. It's going to be a really good breaking type pitcher. Yeah, obviously. He's got knee buckler for, I would assume that would be the curve, but could be for the screwball. And obviously you've got Delusionist for changeup. Probably one of my underrated cards. I don't know if he'll get a lot of love at because, you know, he's on the Giants. Who cares? The only Giants players we care about is Buster Posey and Barry Bonds. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Other than a lot of nice endgame cards. You love to see it. I'm just really disappointed with the Hershiser. I mean, I can't, you know, I'm just very heartbroken that they couldn't have done somebody cooler than Hershiser. Plus, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but you couldn't get a better picture. He kind of looks, we'll go back to the Orioles just to show off. A really nice program. Even if you don't like some of the cards, you can just grind through and get, you can sell them. You know, you got some nice stubs, 5,000. All right, here, 2,000. And as far as I know, still do March to October. Don't go away from that. But I heard that there is some new moments. There is. So you can get 12 points from here. Oh, wow. They added a lot of new moments, so go out there and do those. Because, I mean, they did say it. But, let's be honest. We all only care about one card, and it's him. So I'm just gonna leave it here. If you enjoyed and if you actually watched through, say I don't know, say I should have been the Dodgers. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Jim Thome is a beast. Okay, yeah. Bye.